Hello Sagittarius, this is Clarity1129. Welcome to your March and April 2022 predictions. Hope you're all doing well and this year is treating you right. We shall be following the usual format and I will be taking out one card each for the months of March and April from the Moonology deck for your overarching energy for the month. For March, you get void, of course, moon. Nothing will come of this situation. Leo got this too. Okay. And for the month of April, you get a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. All right. Okay. Now, for the month of March, I shall be using the beautiful Star Spinner Tarot. And I'll be taking out 4 cards. One each for your general outlook, love and romance and relationships. One for career and finance, and last but not the least for spiritual growth. So for your general outlook, you get the 8 of Swords. Okay. For your love and romance, you get the Ace of Swords. Okay. For career and finance, you get the 5 of Chalices or the 5 of Cups. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 5 of Swords. So a time of a lot of change in your life right now. For the month of April, we are going to be using the original Rider-Waite Tarot. For general outlook, you get the 8 of Wands. For love and romance, you get the Death card. For career and finances, you get the 5 of Cups again. And for your spiritual growth, you get the 3 of Pentacles. Okay. Now we'll take out 2 cards each from the Tea Leaf Tarot, or Tea Leaf Fortune Telling cards as they call. And we'll take out 2 cards each to amplify and or clarify the general outlook. Okay. All right, so for the month of March, you have Tulip, Great Passion, and Peacock, Beware of Great Pride. Okay. And for April, you have Egg, Success assured with good plans and hard work. And Tankard, Celebration, Fun, Enjoyment. Okay. We'll finish with the general reading before we take out the other cards. All right, so let's begin with March. And you get nothing will come of this situation. All right. Now, what does this mean? This means that if there is something that you're hell-bent on, that I have to get this and only this, whichever area it is in your life, for each person it's going to be different, wherein you are trying to control outcomes, right to the very end, that this is how I want it. So for example, this is the only person I want. I don't want, this person should have this quality, and this person should look this. You are giving too many details of exactly what you want. It is good to have a clear idea or clear picture of what is it that you want, all right, when you're asking spirit. But once you have either put it down on paper or got in your mind clearly what it is that you want, thereafter you just leave it to the universe to bring it for you, all right, saying that this is what I want and I'm going to work towards getting what I want. But I am leaving this request or wish of mine to the universe, knowing that the universe will always give me what is best for me, and it will give me the right time, in divine order, in divine timing. And you just leave it at that, and thereafter you get on with your life, enjoying everything that you do, celebrating yourself, enjoying what you do, enjoying whatever comes in front of you, whether you like it too much or not. Some things are mundane, some things interest you, but every day take out some time to do the things that you love, that do the things that make you happy. Okay, you are the child of Jupiter. You are all about happiness and optimism, playful nature, and people have to actually look at you. You are the kind of person who brings out the inner child in people, so you have to keep your inner child happy. And what do I see in March for you? You are the overarching energy. I mean, the general outlook is your 8 of Swords. This is all about self-limiting beliefs. You have just, put something, your thoughts are keeping you restricted, on the lines of, I'm not good at this, no matter how much I try. This feeling of comparison, comparing yourself to somebody else, seeing as yourself not as capable or as good, or feeling that you are not suited for this particular role or this particular job or whatever it is. You are not only are you overthinking, you're also thinking negatively, which is so not like Sagittarius. And it is because you're in this energy. There is something that you want, there's something on your mind, and you're really focused on it. Okay, so much so that you started controlling outcomes, which is again not like Sagittarius. And in doing so, you are restricting yourself. And what's happening, because you're not acting like as per your true nature, that is why spirit is telling you that nothing is going to come of the situation. So unless you change this negative thinking and self-limiting belief and control on outcomes, you are not going to get what you want. All right. Now, with great passion, so for some of you, it could be about a relationship wherein there is some particular person and you want only that person in exactly the way that you want them, and when you want them and how you want them, and you've got worked out all the details, and and the universe is saying this is not right for you at this time, we've got something better, and you say, I don't want to know what is better, I want this person. But the universe can see beyond what you can see, and that is not your path, so it's not going to come to you. So that's why they said, don't get attached to the outcome, just leave it. If it's meant for you, it will definitely come to you. And in fact, the universe will only give you much more than you can even fathom. All right, but you have to let go of this. Usually fixed signs have this problem. That's why Leo got the same card, but Sagittarius getting this is a little it's a bit much to digest, even for spirit and the universe. And that's why they're telling you that this is not happening the way you want it, and you got to be flexible and stop overthinking. All right, and beware of great pride. So if there is something that you want, which you're manifesting, and you know you are the child of Jupiter, maybe you've always been able to manifest things your way, and this particular thing you are manifesting it, but even before that you've started possibly telling the whole world about it. You know, I'm going to get it, I'm going to get it, and in a way which is not just confident, but possibly overconfident and prideful, and that's what you're being asked to check. All right. So be optimistic, be hopeful, do your work happily, and always have, you must manifest, you must think of what you want, but you manifest things faster by one, thinking positive, which is natural to you. Two, you attract it when your energy is always in optimism, in that mode, energy of this thing that you're trying to attract. So if you ever get into this negative, we can't control our thoughts. We human beings, negative thoughts come in, but we can control how long they're going to stick in our heads. Okay. And as I was telling, I think Leo's again, that, like Abraham Hicks, I think that he's the one who said it, because I saw it through somebody or read it through somebody or something, that there's this 17-second rule. You keep a thought for more than 17 seconds in your head, and it starts affecting your moods, it starts affecting things in your life. All right. So if thought comes in and you recognize, oh, I'm thinking negative, replace it with a positive thought. If you don't have a positive thought to replace it with, engage yourself in activities which will keep you away from thinking. Do something that you're really passionate about. And if that isn't helping, center yourself. Maybe sometimes you're out, maybe you're traveling, and this thought comes in. Now you suddenly can't pick up and do something. Try and look elsewhere, engage yourself in nature. If that's not possible, just center yourself and bring yourself to the present moment. It is only when we are living in the future or in the past that we have self-limiting beliefs, worry, anxiety, all that. So bring yourself in the present moment and you find that all the negativity is gone. All right. And so get positive thought. You don't have to be overtly optimistic when you're not feeling the need to do so. But whenever the negative thought comes, don't panic now. Just let it come and just replace it with something else. And normally that is what a Sagittarian does naturally. All right. But in this particular case, there's something that you really, really want. And because of that, you're overthinking it and spoiling it for yourself. So you're being asked to not do that. All right. Then for your love and romance, you get the Ace of Swords. Some kind of clarity is coming in for you. For those of you who are single and looking for love, you may, you may get a wonderful opportunity. And this person who's coming your way could be an air sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, doesn't have to be, but they would be as blunt as you are possibly, and you will know. Okay, there's going to be an instant connect. For those of you who are already in relationships, no matter what it is, partnerships, marriages, you are going to make sure that you have transparency between the two of you. You speak your truth and you ensure that your partner speaks the truth. So you have that kind of relationship, wherein you don't hide things from one another. You've got things clear, there's nothing to hide. So that is the relation. That's what's coming into your relationship. You start getting comfortable with your partner enough for you to speak your truth and allow them to speak their truth too. So that's a beautiful thing. For your career and finances, you get the Five of Chalices, which is the Five of Cups. And Five of Cups, this is the traditional card which shows the Five of Cups. You've got this next month as well in your career and finances. And what does that mean? It means that you are set on this outcome. This is what you want. You are brooding over these three cups which have fallen and the contents spilled, and you're not willing to look at the two cups here behind you, which are full and which have a lot of promise. And this is what Spirit is trying to tell you here. Nothing will come of this situation. Just let it go. Don't say, I want only this, otherwise I don't want anything else. Let Spirit also work and give you what you deserve. all right? And you think, you know, I was saying this example, I think the Leos only, that, you know, you might say that I want the best car, you know, I only want a, say, which is, now I suddenly can't think of any car. Say you want a Ford Icon, and you said, that's the only car I want, I can't think of it, that's the best car in the world. And then, or a Honda City or something. And the universe is saying, no, we've kept a Rolls Royce for you. And you're saying, I don't care, I don't care, I want the best car in the world, and that is a Honda, you know, a Honda City, or whatever the car is, because you think that's the best car. But because you haven't really done a lot of research, or you think that you can't really afford something better than that. But Spirit is trying to tell you, no, we're keeping something really good for you. Let us give it to you. But you don't want to see. So then Spirit is keeping that Rolls Royce with them, waiting for you to change your mind so that they can give it to you. All right. So this is an example. And I hope you get the message. If there is something on your mind, think about it, manifest it, but leave it to Spirit. Trust the universe. The universe always has your back and your best interests in mind, and only the best will come to you, and at the right time when you'll be ready to handle it. All right. So just the minute you shift your energy and you say, this is what I want, but I leave it to you, universe, and I know that you have my back, and whatever you give me and when you give it to me will be the right time, and I'm willing to wait for it. But I am not suspending everything and just waiting for it. I'm going to live my life, and fully and happily. You get into this energy and you just watch this shift happening. All right. For your spiritual growth, you get the Five of Swords. Again, this is that energy of mind games. You want to win at any cost. You want it your way at any cost. When you sit in this energy for a long time, but Spirit has told you nothing is going to come of this situation, then is when you have the spiritual awakening. You know, you're going to have this realization that I have been stubborn and in this energy for a long time, and because of that I'm extremely dejected, and I have so much of creativity within me. There's so much of passion I have towards a person or towards my craft, but nothing is coming of this situation because I'm being stubborn. And you're realizing this, and then you start shifting your energy, you start thinking positively, and when that happens, you will see things coming. And how are you seeing things coming? We come here to April. A personal issue reaches resolution. So if you've been working on something and wanting something, and you've been, you know, just hell-bent on having it your way, and finally when you come into this realization that it's not happening your way, and you really have to be flexible, and you finally just let it go and say, all right, Spirit, I've been stubborn, I'm leaving it, this is what I really wanted, but I know you have something better, and you make space for Spirit to get you that Rolls Royce. All right. And you do that and see what happens. You get the Eight of Wands. This is fast movement. This is forward movement. This is so much coming your way. And this is the energy for the entire month of April in every single area of your life. All right. And along with that, what do you get? Just look at this. Success assured with good plans and hard work. So you have plans and you have put in that effort, but maybe you've temporarily suspended it because you feel nothing is going to come of the situation yourself. You feel that this is not, you are not good enough, or you want it exactly this way and it doesn't seem to be happening. But when you finally give up that stubborn energy of self-sabotaging and of thinking that you're not worthy of it, or of controlling outcomes too much, success will come your way, and it's going to come in really soon. And look at that. It'll be a time for celebration, fun, and enjoyment. All right. So this is what's waiting to happen. Now for your love and romance, you get Death, which is transformation. So for those of you who are single, who haven't found their air sign partner in the month of March, may possibly come across a Scorpio, all right, who comes into your life for whatever duration. It could be a significant connection, because this is a major arcana, all right. For those of you who are already in a relationship, maybe you've just started off, you are actually going to take a call on whether this relationship is what you're looking for, whether it is serving both of you or not. If it is not, you are not wasting your time here. You're going to part ways. In case you find, and this is the same for the relationship at any stage of your life, whether you're in a committed relationship, whether you're in your marriage, if you find that this relationship is not working out and you're not finding fulfillment here, and neither is your partner, and that you have tried talking it out but it's not working, you will decide to part ways. However, if during dialogue you can change things, you will actually change your relationship, and this is going to be very beneficial. People look at the death card as something which is bad, but it is not. The death card only talks about transformation. What is not serving you is going to change, and you will have such a great transformation that you will be liberated from whatever stuckness that you feel or the stagnation that you feel. For your career and finances, in April, you again get the 5 of Cups, but I believe that this is only in the beginning of April, when you find, by end of March or so, when you realize that you've just not been listening to the signs, and when you actually shift your mindset positively, consistently, this energy is going to get lifted, because this is what is coming. You're going to have success and you're going to have reasons to celebrate. All right. So this energy is shifting. So this is just that slight overlap which is there. But by beginning of April, you will find things working in your favor, because you have changed the way you think. All right. And you are manifesting the success in your life. For your spiritual growth in the month of April, you get the 3 of Pentacles. So it's possible by the time it's April, you have started collaborating with other people. You've started actually, with this transformation here, and with things changing and all the success coming in, maybe you're collaborating with other people, or people are seeing you as successful, and that's why they've put you on a pedestal, So, and this is getting you to think back to where you were the previous month, and how your self-limiting beliefs were actually getting you down, and how that shift has made so much of change in your life. And this is going to further, renew the trust in the universe. Okay, if you've been stubborn about things, and I want it my way and I'll get it my way, and it's not happening, you realize there is a higher power, and that higher power is only working for you and not against you. And when you realize that, things are going to really change for the better for you. All right. Now, having come to the basic part of the reading, let me take out one card each for the month of March and April to see where is it that you're going to see changes. All right. So for the month of March, you get love. All right. So these are for those people who are looking for love and for this great passion here. This is for some of you. And for others of you who are not looking for love, this may be talking about self-love. All right. But beware of pride. Just give yourself a look. Pride comes when you actually don't love yourself too much. All right. But you portray that you do. There is no ego in self-love. You just know your worth, and you get out of this self-limiting beliefs by believing in yourself, by loving everything that you do, by being kind to yourself, even if you make mistakes, even if things don't work out. Love yourself unconditionally, okay? And things start changing when you start thinking different. And for the month of April, you get marriage. All right, so for those of you here, this is the major arcana here, so I'm not surprised. So the stress here is for those people who are in marriages. You're either sticking on, changing things completely and staying on the connection, or chances are that you're moving out. All right. So for some of you where this, you've talked it out and your relationship has transformed, your relationship can ascend from a commitment or a partnership into a marriage, depending on the level that you are in. Or you can go into, if you just know that you're official, you can actually have an engagement. Those who are engaged take it to marriage. And yet, if you find that things are not working, you're also in that energy that you don't want to stick around anymore. All right, so the focus here is on that. Now, if there's something that you're looking forward to and you're really waiting for it to come, if there's any time-specific question on your mind, I'm going to take out two cards, and that forms a window. So between those 2 months, you will get what you want. One is August and the other one is May. So between May and August this year, you will get what you want or what you're waiting for. All right. Now I'm going to take out two cards, one each, for each month from the Daily Crystal Inspiration as message from Spirit. All right. So for the month of March, my dear Sagittarius, you get Ocean Jasper. Schedule yourself in. So if you're being stuck saying that I'm not going to do this, I don't think I'll do it, it's beneath me, or whatever excuses you're making, you're being told to just stop that thinking and schedule yourself in. Whatever there is, put your name there. Go ahead, do it. Go and have as many experiences that you can. Bring that passion, bring that spark into everything that you do. And then you'll find your creativity is flowing, your relationships, flourishing, and same with your work. All right. And what do you get for the month of April? Lapis lazuli, make a decision. So make that decision, and that decision, if you make it in March, it would be wonderful that finally you come to April, all right, and you decide this is how you want it, and that's how you will get it. All right, your success, you just lay down your plans, work hard, make that decision that you're going to do this, and it's going to happen. This is beautiful. All right. For those of you who needed to see it, I usually don't look at it, but since I did, I thought I'll show it to you. You get rose quartz as bottom deck energy, which says open your heart. All right. So if you're having that discussion, be open to it if the person is important to you. All right. Now, last but not the least is the angels getting ready to give you an answer. So if there's a pressing question on your mind, bring your focus and attention to it. The angels are ready to give you an answer. And what are the answers? Big happy changes. Wow, this is lovely. This is the card of the day for quite a lot of you. All right, I think Virgo. It started with Virgo, or no, it started with Leo. Leo, Virgo, Libra, maybe Scorpio, I don't know. And now Sagittarius. This is wonderful. What do you need? All you need to do is to change your thinking and just see what's coming your way. All right, the success, the celebration, the big happy changes. Change your thinking. All right. And with that, we come to the end of your reading, my dear Sagittarius. Wish you a wonderful March and April. Change your thinking. Anytime you think you find that you're thinking negative, tell yourself, this is not me. I am Sagittarius. I'm the child of Jupiter. I'm going to be happy. And to replace negativity with positive thinking, doing things that you like, doing things that make you happy, and spark that creativity of yours. All right. And now I'll see you at the end of April with your May and June predictions. Till then, be good, stay safe. Bye-bye.